Got it.
Got him. Got him again. Welcome back.
So I've changed it. I moved my alert box up top. Maybe that'll make my little things pop up now.
Would you bring him to the front?
Yeah, it was at the very bottom for some reason. So it's behind all my layers, right? So I just moved it up.
You're like Shrek. You're an onion. You have layers.
I got layers.
All right. So we're gonna do an intro now.
We're live now?
Well, we were, yeah. We're recording.
So this is the weirdest intro ever, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
I said welcome back. You we were talking about layers and bringing it.
You
to
called
the
me
front.
Shrek.
No, I said, what are you, Shrek?
So you technically called me Shrek. What are you, Shrek?
I was just asking a question. You know, I think that's fair.
You're
Fair
not wrong.
assessment.
You're not wrong. I'll give you that one, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we're back. This is the OG Nerdcast. Hello, Mark. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. I just came back from a Niagara River Lions game. We won. Rock on.
You know, I gotta go to one of their games, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to one of their games when they're playing the Scarborough, whatever.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's Scarborough, the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
J. Cole isn't on the team anymore.
Wait, since when? How did you know?
Since because I work with the Niagara River Lions.
No, I mean.
So but here's the thing. So he has a very specific contract with Canadian Elite Basketball League because he's a rapper and he's got tours to honor first, right? So basically, he wanted to just spend his time playing ball while he wasn't on tour, as opposed to just lounge around and doing nothing, right? So like, sure, come on, and we're definitely not going to say no to you, right?
Yeah.
So he came in the league, he played what he had to, but he has his tour obligations to go to first. But here's the fun thing. I don't know. He obviously he's a busy guy. I don't know if he's going to do it. When Scarborough's in Niagara playing the River Lions, he's on like a 3-week break from his tour before he goes and travels. There's a chance he might come back to the team just to play another game or two, but there's also a chance he might just say, screw it, I'm tired, I'm just going to relax and kick my feet up.
Mm.
Either way, that game is going to be an amazing game because that team's really good and they've got a huge fan base.
Doesn't Drake own that team?
Drake owns his own league. Drake owns his own it's like a 3v3 basketball, like street basketball kind of league that they do.
Okay.
And it's kind of funny because Drake's a good baller. If you ever watch Drake play, he knows how to ball. He's pretty good. Mm-hmm. And his little league that he did, it's in his house too, because he's got a basketball court in the bottom of his house. And he's had the league, I think, 3 years in a row. And he's won his league's championship every year.
Wait,
so
he puts the leagues in his house?
Yeah, it's an indoor basketball court. He's got like in his basement or his garage or something, but he's got this indoor basketball court, and they just get everybody together and they play in there.
That seems like a really weird flex.
A little bit, right? Like, I have my own basketball court. I made my own league. I've won the championship every year.
Wait, no. Is that real?
Well, it's real. Yeah, he's won. They just posted this video about how like he won his own league, whatever championship. Just like it was not even a month ago. And it's a 3v3 thing because it's like street games, like street rules, right? I think they only play half court.
Weird. So, that guy just does what he wants. He was playing he was singing with the Backstreet Boys the other day.
I heard about that. He was on the Backstreet Boys. That's crazy.
They were in Toronto, and he was. I jumped on stage and started talking to him.
My fire, nice. The one.
That's beautiful.
Desire.
That's beautiful.
So no, the game was good. We today the River Lions played the Edmonton Stingers. Funny thing I didn't know about them is they actually played the Stingers in the championship last year, and Niagara lost to them. So it's a little bit of a bad blood to them. And I came to the game earlier this year when they played the Stingers, and they won by a very, very small margin. The Stingers won, but today they crushed them. It was like 97 to like 69 or 70. It was a one-sided event. It was awesome.
I stopped watching basketball a long time ago. You know, when I watched basketball, it was Shrek. Yeah, now I got Shrek on the mind. It was Shaq and Kobe. I was a fan back in the day.
Who didn't watch basketball back then, though, right? Like, with Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, Iverson. You know, like
I was just a big Shaq fan, you know.
I liked Kobe back then.
I
I'm
like
liking. It's
Kobe
funny because
better.
I liked basketball a little bit back then, but I've always been a hockey, football guy, and baseball guy my whole life. And only not until maybe I think it was like maybe 3 years or 2 years before the Raptors won the championship, I started kind of getting back into it. Now I'm a little bit more into it. So I'm getting now that I go to the Canadian League Basketball League games and see how much fun a basketball game is. It's actually it's a lot of fun. I want to go. I didn't go for 3 weeks because they were doing a road trip, and it felt weird not being at a game again.
Wow, weird flex, Brian. Come on, man.
It's not flex. I'm just saying I feel weird not going to a game. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. You hear the rumor about Kevin Durant?
No, not
coming
gonna happen.
Coming to Toronto.
No, Toronto already said no.
You will always, as a professional sport team, at least entertain the idea if there's any chance that you can get a Kevin Durant, you'll at least kick the tires, right?
Well,
at least
they want.
they want a lot.
They want what's his face?
I
don't watch basketball.
Anunoby,
No,
Ogier, they want Pascal Siakam.
No. They
Fred
want that
VanVleet?
young kid. No, the young
Oh, not Winston.
kid. No.
He won Rookie of the Year, right? I forget his name.
Something like that.
Yeah, but he won Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I can see why they want him. He's gonna be a stud in this league.
Yeah, they said I can't see where it is, but yeah, what's his face? They want him in the deal, and they said absolutely not, kind of thing. They said they wouldn't be giving him up just to sign Kevin Durant.
No,
Also, Kevin Durant, even though I don't watch a lot of basketball, but I know he's overrated. So
he is a great basketball player. I'd put him in the top 5 of all best ball players in the league right now. But he's becoming on the wrong side of 30 soon. Plus, he's got that Achilles injury that's kind of lingering around him. So he's only got a couple more years left on before he starts to rapidly decline, I think. And I guess Golden State's kicking tires on too. They want him back, which would be interesting to see if Golden State could get him back after they just won the championship.
I'm trying to think. He had like 2 teams he said he wanted to go to, but he also Kevin Durant also
Phoenix?
said he was a fan of the Toronto Raptors when growing up.
Well, he loved the Raptors. I guess he owns he did own a bar in Toronto for a while. And when he was a free agent the first time before he came to Brooklyn, was a lot of hoopla about him coming to Toronto, and then he ended up going to Brooklyn instead. But I guess one of his teams was Phoenix that he wanted to go to. I guess he said he really wanted to play there. Yeah. Phoenix looks really good too, so you never know. We have to stop talking about sports. This is Nerdcast, all right?
I don't know much about basketball anymore.
No, but sports. And when we start talking sports, it's hard for us to stop, right?
All I know is baseball. I don't know anything else.
And how shitty the Blue Jays are doing right now.
Don't want to talk about that. They're doing great.
God, it's so bad.
No, they're
wonderful. We lost Ryu for the year, though, right?
Yeah, because his shoulder. Elbow.
Do you have Tommy John?
I think so. Well, he's already had Tommy John.
We have it again.
Probably. I think it was just elbow surgery. Like it was just a basic one, but he's still going to be gone for the rest of the season. That
Chapman trade's not really looking out too good right now, is it?
You leave Chapman alone. He's defensive god.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
I already said that right before he got as he got traded for him. I said as long as he produces defensively, that's all that matters to me at third base.
You know what? We got enough bats as it is between Vladdy and Gurriel Jr. and Teoscar Hernandez and Bichette and stuff like that. We don't need more
hit.
They go hot and cold. They've just been really cold lately.
They lost 3 in a row. I believe it was 3.
They're saying you're still being nerdy just about sports. That's true. You can be nerdy about sports,
There's lots of nerdy stuff. Hey, I run a small business. I deal with old media. I deal with sports cards. I deal with everything.
Man.
So it's all in there. Yeah, look, see, I carry it all with me.
Everybody can nerd about anything,
Yeah.
My
background's nerdy enough for the world.
I've got a picture of my cat framed over there that was given to me on TikTok. His head is on like a regal person's body with like a bow tie and everything. It's fucking beautiful. I have a Boba Fett painting my tattoo artist did for me. And I got, which was a great birthday. No, it was Father's Day gift for my wife and kids. They got me all the Letterkenny Pop figures. Yeah, I even got Riley and Jonesy in their Letterkenny Irish fucking hockey gear. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I don't know what Funko Pops are. I've never had those in my life and seen those in my life.
I know you can see my face right now.
I have a small collection.
Small? So, did you say 700?
What?
You said 700, didn't you? I have a small 700 collection.
What?
Yeah, but they're for your shop too, right? So you're selling them. It's not all.
No, that's my personal.
That's your personal stash?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you do have a problem with these figures. What the 700 shit?
I stopped buying for a while. I haven't bought in a while, but
What, like a weekend or two?
no, I'm onto a new collection.
Uh-oh. Well, was it the movies, right?
I am now collecting laser discs.
Laser discs. Ooh.
So the guy I partnered with, he's an older guy, but he's obsessed with laser discs. This guy owned. I can't give out too much of his. He'll get mad. But he always.
Do I know
like
this guy? Is it the guy I know?
Yeah, you know him. Yeah.
Okay.
Older guy. Yeah. He owned like his own video stores back in the day and everything like that, and he's obsessed with laser discs because the quality was so much better. So now he got me obsessed with looking at laser discs. So
It's cool.
Now I got like this too much I've ordered.
And when you know it's been too much, that's always a problem already, right?
Oh yeah. No, I know it's a problem. I stopped buying.
It's a problem. I know.
Yeah, no, I know it's a problem.
He's so comfortable with that too. Oh yeah, it's a problem.
Oh yeah.
I have addressed it. We're fixing it. We're working on it.
I've bought in 2 players. I've gotten oh my god, about 100 discs now almost, I think.
Oh my god.
I've ordered, so good times.
Well, you know what? I live in the motto of you only live once, right? If you got the money and you got the means to buy stuff that you like, fucking buy it. Who cares? I'd rather die with a million things that I wanted and no money than die rich with nothing.
I know, but when I had to go to my other half there and say, hey, I've spent all my money on buying stupid stuff.
Laser discs.
I was supposed to be saving for the vacation I'm going in October, but it's okay.
Can you just cover the entire trip for me? That'd be great.
Yeah. That's all.
I'll pay you back once I'm done buying my laser discs.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I could have a worse hobby, So, my hobby's just collecting shit.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I don't give a shit what anybody says. My old man collects hockey cards and hockey memorabilia. He's got at least a dozen sticks just piled in the corner of his basement that are autographed, game used, practice used sticks of Mario Lemieux and Dominic Hasek and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you gonna do with those? He's like, I don't know, get buried with them. I'm like, why? Like, I don't understand. He's like, the money doesn't matter anything. I want to own cool things. Good for you.
That's what I want. I just want to own cool shit.
Yeah, and you know what? It's about. My old man's fucking rich as shit. So if he wants to buy all the Wayne Gretzky rookie cards that he wants, just to say that he's got a monopoly of Wayne Gretzky Wookie. I said Wayne Gretzky Wookie cards.
He's got Wayne Gretzky Wookie cards.
Wookie cards.
We're very jealous about his Wookie cards.
I'm super jealous of his Wookie cards. Then go ahead and do it, right? Fuck that, man. You live once. Enjoy your life. Sorry, I had to touch up my nails right here. It's driving me nuts.
We're trying to do a podcast. We're trying to be real professional here, and this guy.
We're talking about Wookie cards right now, okay?
How about Wookie cards?
You won't be professional. Let's talk about Wookie cards. My nail polish is chipping, so I had to redo it.
They look good.
I need my black. I lost my pliac. Where'd my pliac go?
I could never color between the lines when I was a kid.
That's pretty good. I used to be really bad at painting my nails, but now I don't even get I don't know if you can see it. I barely get off my nail. I get the odd because I used to just fucking and it'd be all over my finger and be all over the place. Now it's just bam right on the nail. I'm a professional at this. It's good.
Oh, mine would be all over the place.
It used to be. It used to be really bad. I just can't do my toenails because my big belly gets in the way, so I can't reach down and get it. God. You know when you bend over to tie up your shoe and it feels like your eyes are about to pop out of your fucking head? I get that feeling every time I try to do my toenails. I just get my wife to do it.
Instead of how what was that guy's name? Jeff Foxworthy back in the day. You're a redneck. You're you're a fat man when your eyes are bulging out of your head and you want to when you're trying to paint your toenails.
Oh my god. When you know you've eaten too much ice cream, you don't want to walk back and put it in the freezer, so you just eat the whole bucket and throw it out later.
You know you're a fat man. When?
You know what's funny? You know what's real funny? Is I just got entered, apparently, into a stand-up comedy competition. It's like an open mic for first-timers or semi-professionals and stuff like that. And there's going to be a whole bunch of it. It's a whole weekend. And I guess I know...
Downtown area?
On the show. Yeah. I guess the guy who runs it, I know him. He messaged me. He's like, "Oh, look, you should enter in this." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on. How do you do that?" He's like, "I already entered you." I'm like, "Oh, great! Now I got to come up with a skit in a couple months."
I have a friend that does it every year.
I have a friend that does it all the time too, and he's won this shit a couple times. And I've watched him do his stand up, and he's fucking good. I'm not gonna be good, so I don't know. Like, this is crazy, but I'm gonna try it. You never know. So maybe I could use some of those fat man things. That's pretty good. Because that's kind of like my theme, right? My TikTok and Twitch theme is always never going to be a skinny man kind of guy. You know, you're a fat man when.
Well, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. You know, I'm sure you'll get some laughs.
Well, like, even if I don't tell a good joke, I'm just fucking awkward to look at, right? So people just laugh at me for that. Just lift up the shirt and show the belly, and then like, oh, look at that fat guy.
Oh no, I think I got a good reception when I was doing imitating you on your live stream that one day. People really loved it. They thought I did a great job.
For what I can find out, as long as anybody in any way is either busting my chops, making fun of me, or belittling me in any way, people that follow me just generally love it. I don't know why. They just like to see
see you get abused.
And they love seeing me get abused.
Yeah.
So I did a 24-hour stream last week, right? The day after my birthday, I did a 24-hour stream. And my normal thing is like every 10 subs on my channel, I will do a bean. I've used spicy beans and the gross bean boozled. The spicy beans are not good. And like my channel, because what I did to keep the instead of doing it every 10 subs, I was doing it every hour. I was going to eat a bean every hour. I was blind. Basically, I've got a bowl here. They're still in there. There's a ton of beans in there. We just mix them all together and we just take one, whatever it is, show it to the camera. Oh, that is a habanero bean. Not happening.
You can't do spice.
I ate 5 Carolina Reaper beans in a row.
But you can't handle spice.
No, I can't. My channel loved it.
Do you remember us doing what was it?
The blueberry
trivia?
Scorpion pepper.
Blueberry scorpion pepper hot sauce.
Fuck that piece of shit sauce. No fucking way. So these spicy beans start at sriracha, then it goes to jalapeno, then it goes to cayenne, habanero, then Carolina Reaper. I got 5 Reaper beans in a row. 5 straight hours of eating Reaper beans. My tongue felt like I was licking battery acid for a week. It was so bad. I honestly just got most of the taste and sensation back in my tongue maybe yesterday.
Oh, good. It's building up your tolerance. That's good.
Everybody on my channel fucking loved it. They just loved seeing me in the pain. And I was super tired because I was like 30 hours into a stream. I was wearing a fucking Pikachu onesie. Like,
oh my god.
Oh yeah, they're loving it. Now the new channel for it is they get to choose what my next outfit is after the Pikachu onesie. Everybody's coming up made. So you're gonna have to see a fat hairy beardo in a maid outfit for the next little while. Not my call, it's your guys' call.
You know what? I'll hire you.
Well then, we are still talking for the maid cleaning services, right? Because I do have a degree in that, so we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely the maid cleaning service.
Okay, so now here's the thing we have to talk about, but we can't talk about it entirely because I'm a little bitch.
That's about right.
Stranger Things. Like we can't not touch on that subject now. Spoilers and stuff like that. What?
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this.
I don't think I'm on that part. So
season 4. You won't.
I haven't seen season 4, right? So I can't call.
How have you not know that though? It's all over TikTok. I hear it
I'm avoiding TikTok right now because I don't want to see spoilers. I very diligently avoided any and all kind of spoilers for Spider-Man and Doctor Strange on all social media. The second I've seen anything for him, I'm like, fuck, gone. Just swipe right through that shit. Cleared my cache so it doesn't pop back up later. Nothing. I want nothing to do. And I did a really good job not spoiling it. So I'm doing a worse job not spoiling Stranger Things. I already know 2 very important things that happen. So
what are the 2 important things that happen?
I don't want to say anything in case people in the channel haven't already seen it yet. I don't want to be the spoiler.
That's their problem.
No.
It talks about what we talk about.
Okay, channel needs earmuffs, okay?
So what part did you know about, Brian?
Okay, like I didn't. Okay, all I know is some shit went down with Metallica solo, with Eddie, and then I know stuff. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the how, when, where, whys. I just know that Metallica and Eddie, and some shit went down with Max. So that's all I know. But I'm gonna go for that. All I gotta say is after finishing season 3. I don't care what anybody says. My wife fucking chaps my ass at this all the time. I feel bad for Billy. I felt really bad for Billy because Billy, okay, I guess he was. Billy was a dick. I get that, sure. But he wasn't a bad guy. He was just a pompous, pretty boy who felt like he was better than everybody else because he fucked everybody's mom in the whole city. Good for him. You want to go cougar hunting? That's on you. That's great. But like you can see clearly, he grew up with an abusive father. His mom ran away. He went through a lot of bad shit. He wanted to be a good person. He's never had a chance to be a good person. And then he's trying to just do his normal Billy stuff, and he gets fucking caught up with the mind flayer, and just like I don't know, I feel bad for him. Like he didn't ask for this. Yeah, he's a dick, but he didn't ask for this. I liked Billy.
I think he did ask for that. Okay,
he asked.
Billy plays a big part in like the rest of the season.
He did. He played a really big part, and even
in the new season.
Billy's in the 4th season.
Maybe.
Really?
Well, it's
got to be either a memory or something.
Not really.
Don't say anything. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna start watching it. Okay. I felt bad for Billy.
No,
I liked Billy. No. I think it's a little bit one side though because I really like the actor that plays Billy.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor. I really like him. I enjoy everything he's been in so far that I've seen.
The only thing I'm gonna say is like I don't feel bad for Billy, but I also feel like people are getting too attached to the new characters in the series just from like everything I've been seeing and thinking about. And I like rating the characters. I see people make these videos and it's like they put all the new characters on the top of the list, but like people like Mike and Jonathan, people shit on. Like, without Jonathan, you wouldn't have the first, 3 seasons?
Right.
Just because I think people are... I don't know if they forgot about the last seasons or they just caught on to season 4 and only watched that one. But
it seems like Stranger Things always has a one character every season that they put in and kill off that season.
No.
Right? Season 1 was, what's her name?
Sean Astin.
He was in season 2.
Sean Astin
was season 2, yeah.
No, Sean Astin was season 1.
Season 2, the Demidogs got him. Season 1 was the friend, Nancy's friend that went into the Upside Down and
Barb.
she got stuck. Barb, yeah, she was the first one that died there. And then Sean Astin came in season 2, and you always thought that he was going to be like the bad guy because they always like put him in situations where he was like, they're saying something important and then he just happens to get off the phone, right? Or like, something loud noise happens and he's always just standing there awkwardly like polishing the glass, like, hello, well, I thought you was sleeping, right? But he ended up being the good guy in the end, right?
Just like that, was he?
He was season 2.
That was season 2, wow, okay.
Yeah, Billy's season 3. Even though Billy wasn't, who else? Who else died season 3? Alexei was a cool character, the Russian guy. That's
I
liked Alexei. They always had cool character, but Billy was in season 2. Yeah, I liked Billy. Fuck man, I liked Billy. I didn't want him to die. He died in 3. Yeah,
he died in 3. He didn't come in season 2, did he? No,
he did. 3. Yeah, he did. Oh, look, it did pop up. My little zombie popped up right there. That's adorable. Yeah, he was in season 2.
It's been a while. I haven't watched them. I was gonna rewatch them, but honestly, just so much time dedicating to that.
I was in the same boat. Now that I said, listen, 4 is out. I need to catch up. I need to catch up on 3. But I said I should probably watch 1 and 2, or at least 2, to kind of catch up kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then I put on like episode 1 of season 2 and fuck that. I just want to make like I don't got time for this shit. So I crushed 3 in I think 2 days. So I'm good. I'm caught up. We're good.
Oh my God.
Ish. I'm caught up. Ish. I still need to catch 4. But
4
I'm
is
not
good.
too...
It's just very long because the episodes are like 2 hours.
I heard they made them like small movies for fuck's sakes. That's crazy.
So for season 5, they have a $96 million budget.
Damn.
$60 million is for the season finale. And their runtime is, they said, is going to be 2.5 to 3 hours.
2/3 of their entire season budget is for 1 episode.
But it's also a 2.5 to 3 hour movie.
That's insane. Insane. But you know what? Stranger Things has probably made more than that in all of its sales everywhere else and merchandise and everything. Man, that show. I've never seen such a hit of a TV show than I did Stranger Things. Like, it's such an odd duck idea of a show.
Not really, when you think about it. It's not really an odd duck. See, like, the problem I had with the beginning of this season was, as a horror fan of horror movies and like old horror and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away, but it was a blatant ripoff of horror movies.
I think every horror movie is going to be a ripoff of itself, right?
No, like...
Well, there's a big difference between an homage to a horror movie and then a ripoff of a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you on that one.
Even they put the actor in the in the show of the ripoff.
Oh.
So you'll know right
That's
away.
like kicking you in the dick and spitting on you while you're down there.
Like the guy the famous character that played the famous character, he's in season 4.
Okay. When I catch up, we'll talk about that for sure.
Yeah. So it was well done. I gotta say, like, I look forward to watching the last 2 episodes. I watched the last 2 episodes; they were great. I think the only thing it lacked was I didn't like how they did certain things. We'll talk about it more when you.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm on vacation this week and next week, so I'll have tons of time to catch up on it.
Yeah. So
I still think my favorite character of all of them is still Steve. Steve just gets better and better for me every season that I will. He cares for all the children, man. He takes care of everybody.
My favorite is those edits when the people are like putting Steve like looking at the kids and stuff like that, and it's just them playing the Reba McEntire TV show song.
Okay, you glitched out on me in that.
I glitched out on you.
You were like, it was Steve. Look at all the kids, and he went.
Oh, really? I was saying Steve. I was like they take images of like the video clips of Steve looking at the kids and like from far distances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they play it to the song of the Reba McEntire theme for her
God.
show. Like, okay, my mom who works too hard, loves the kids, and never stops.
I gotta find that.
They're hilarious.
Steve's the best though, because I love how like he came off as the big dick, right? Until he had that revelation. He got Nancy, then he loses Nancy, and all this shit happens in season 1. Then he starts becoming the good guy. And like every step along the way that he can be the good guy, they seem to make him the good guy. And I love it because they made him such a predominant dickhead character in the first season where like he's only ever going to be Jaime Lannister and that's it, right? Mm-hmm. Like Jaime Lannister and Joffrey together, just the most hated, beautiful person in the entire world. And then like Jaime Lannister, like they switched him to the good guy, but then they switched him back to the bad guy. Steve is just getting better and better.
Oh yeah.
The one thing that got me the most is when this season I just watched when he was telling Robin that he was in love with her, and Robin was just like, "Well, I loved her because I hated her because she stared at you, and I wanted her to stare at me." And then when Steve clicked into it, he finally realized that she was basically coming out to him. Instead of being pissed off and offended that she rejected him, he was like, "You liked her? She was nasty." Like he just immediately friend zoned it, right? Went right into the friend zone. He's like, "I got your back," and now he's chit chat with her, so she has somebody not to be alone with. And I fucking love Steve because of that. And then he saved him when Billy was going to drive at them in the car. Like I totally forgot that Steve was jumping off the mountain with Robin, and when Billy was driving at the car, I'm like, "Oh, they're fucking dead." And then boom, fucking Steve to save the day. I fucking love Steve, and he did the whole season in the Scoops outfit too. I love it.
Yeah, no, like he's a great character overall. I don't know. I like the series. People can say what they want, but I like the series.
I watched a couple other things. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say that Millie Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
She was on. I don't know. I think it was a talk show or something like last.
She was on Hot Ones.
You know, it wasn't that though, but she was on some other thing, and she said that she called out the Duffer Brothers and says they're too sensitive, and they need to start killing characters off to be more like a Game of Thrones. And I forget which Duffer brother came out and it's like, yeah, like this isn't Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's why we don't kill people off like Game of Thrones.
He's like, you know, in our writing room, we go through a lot of different material, a lot of stories and stuff, and things that don't fit, we're not going to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Just because you know people want to have a kind of a factor into it. It's
yeah.
Because they were talking about how no one's killing off the main characters, kind of thing.
I kind of slightly agree with that, because I think in a show that's got a good series run on it, you need to kill off a main character every once in a while, someone that everybody loves, because what that does is creates drama on the show.
What they do well is they bring in new main characters
and make you love them immediately. That's a thing. Yeah. Like, you're so right. Every new character they bring in, other than the main cast, you immediately fall in love with. Yeah. And when I say fall in love, I do. It's weird. I mean it in many different ways. Like, people hated Billy, right? Season 2, people fucking hated Billy. In season 3, people hated Billy. They felt bad
for him at the end.
They felt bad for him at the end, but in the same sense, I loved his character. I loved him playing that character. Billy was a piece of shit, sure, but like, I wanted to see what he did next. I wanted to see what his next move was. I was waiting for him to get to that point where he was going to switch to the good guy and save somebody, and then try to be all dick about it later and be tough guy. I still loved his character. And then when he died, I felt fucking upset because I didn't want him to die, right? Whether you hate him or love him, I still love the fact that he played that bad character so cool. And, you know, they're so good at doing that. They pick the right people for it too. Yeah. All the right actors.
Yeah, they do great with the casting itself. Like I said, we'll talk more about the season because there's a lot that happens in season 4. Obviously,
I'm going to do my best to watch it this weekend, and that way we can catch up on it for sure.
You know what I want to tell you to watch, okay? And you'll I don't know. Did you ever watch the show? I'll start this off with. Did you ever watch the show Shameless?
Here and there. I never watched full seasons of it. It was not my cup of tea. My wife watched it. I've seen, I'd say probably about half a dozen episodes through the whole run so far.
First of all, Shameless is great. You need to watch the whole show. You know, it has its moments, but for the whole series itself, like I'm not finished it fully, but I was rewatching it, so I'm on the last season again, and like as you watched it as a progression, it was a very well done like story and everything like that, which I can appreciate. I asked that because the guy that played Lip or Philip, whatever you want to call him in the show, he was the brother.
That's the oldest brother, right?
That was the oldest brother. Yeah,
he was like the smart one, the one that was like going to college, or at least he was like that hidden genius kind of kid, right?
Yeah, I forget.
Always had that stoner look to his face.
Yeah, I forget his real name, but he's in a new show called The Bear.
Okay.
And it's fucking fantastic.
Wait, I've heard of this. The Bear.
It's about a chef. He plays the main character, which is the chef, and
I've
John
heard
Berthenol is in it. But he's only in it for like an episode. But
the bear. I think I've seen that somewhere before.
So the synopsis of the show itself is, it's supposed to be on Disney Plus, but they didn't release it in Canada yet on Disney Plus. It was supposed to be on the 23rd, but Disney delayed it in Canada, but they released it in the States on Hulu. But Maddie Matheson's in it, Canadian representative.
Oh, I did see that one. Yes, I did see it. That's exactly where I knew him from, because I followed Maddie Matheson on Instagram, and he posted the trailer for it. He's like the plumber or something like that.
Well, he's the jack of all trades that helps them fix things.
Yeah. So I remember
it's a family friend.
It's like a dive bar, and everybody's covered in tattoos, and so they're all greasy looking.
So what it is it's a business. It's a family business, a restaurant.
Okay.
The brother dies, and he leaves it to the main character, which is Lip. I forget his name.
Okay.
His name's Carmen in the show. He leaves it to his brother Carmen. Now Carmen is actually a really renowned chef. That is like he worked at the best restaurant in the world, kind of thing. Like it was #1 in the world restaurant rated.
Now he's forced to come back to this little shack.
So now his brother left it to him, and he's forced to come. Not forced to, but he's decided to come work at the business, and take it over and own it. But the things it's very much kitchen culture in it. Like you feel that whole you feel like you're watching almost a cooking show at sometimes.
It's like you're watching some live cameras from inside a real restaurant or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
like of course it's the drama of it all, but you have that kind
of there's a lot of drama in the kitchen. Yeah, I've been working around kitchens my whole life. There's a lot of drama.
Yeah, but like it's like this guy trying to take his dive family business and bring it up to new times. And the way it ends is it ends really well.
How many
There's only
episodes are there?
8 episodes, and they're only like 30 minutes each. Like
So it's got like a Letterkenny start then, right? So that's not bad.
Yeah, you can binge it easily, but it's literally like I think it's like rated 9, like a 9 out of 10.
Damn,
like,
that's impressive. I gotta check that out.
You'll like it because it's very much like it's a kitchen culture.
I love kitchen culture. I try so hard to get out of the kitchen and I never can.
Yeah, like yeah, the guy that made it, his name's Christopher Story, I believe it was. He's done a lot of other things.
Christopher Story, that sounds familiar too.
Yeah, he's done a few other things, but the show is phenomenal. Like I keep saying it to everybody, but I really
I'll check it out. So far, you got me to watch Letterkenny. After years of me not wanting to, you begged me to watch it, and I finally did. And you got me watching Rick and Morty because I couldn't stand Rick and Morty. Then you made me watch Rick and Morty with you. Now I love both of them.
And it's funny because I stopped watching both of them.
That's funny. You got me to love them. So if you're telling me to watch something, then I'll take your word on it. I'll watch it.
Rick and Morty was fantastic for the first 2 seasons. After that, it got too pop culture.
When they had that big break between their seasons, because I know they were working some issues though. That was when things kind of started going downhill a little bit.
2 and 3 was with Pickle Rick and everything like that. And
that one wasn't bad. I didn't mind that, but after they did the evil Morty series kind of thing, and then like he took over the Galactic Empire or whatever, some shit, that's when I started getting a little weirded out by it.
I think it was season 4 that really kind of sealed the fate of that show for me, when it was like he had a toilet on a different planet to take a shit.
I remember that,
and I was just like, this is not funny. Like I was like, this isn't even funny anymore.
Come on,
this is just stupid.
What are you doing? Come on, get up here or get lost. Have a guest.
It sounds like it's like it's wobbling.
Yeah, it's my dumbass beagle. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Nova. Hi, Nova. Yes, I named her Nova because Nova is one of my favorite Marvel characters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You sound like a gurgling pot of water boiling on the kettle.
Oh, my gosh. But anyways, watch The Bear. Anyone that's listening, watch The Bear. I cannot promote that show enough because I want a season 2.
You know what I started watching? Because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I don't know if it was you who told me, but it was a lot of people. I figured, I finally gave it a shot. And boy, was I fucking thrown away with how different it was from what I thought it was going to be and how much better it got. And that was the Orville. I finally started watching the problem. No, okay, not you, but I have you watched it yet?
I despise what's his face?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay. So what the Orville will probably do for people who hate Seth MacFarlane is for people like me, when I hated Andy Samberg until I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now I fucking love the shit out of Andy Samberg. I couldn't stand him on Saturday Night Live. I couldn't stand all those stupid little fucking movies that he did. The Hot Rod movie. Fuck that guy.
That movie was hilarious. Okay.
I couldn't stand it. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine brought him back for me. And I fucking love him from that. And I'm giving everything else he's done another chance. I think Orville will do the same for you for Seth MacFarlane, because there's like, other than the fact that he sounds almost exactly like fucking all of his characters still, he wrote like and directed Brian. This. He sounds like Brian so much. That's all I get is his Brian.
Natural voice.
That is, yeah. Orville though, it's totally different. He wanted to make a legit space show drama with a little bit of comedy on the side to kind of, humanize a little bit, and he fucking did it. But the thing is, every year, there's 3 seasons. Every season, the production budget must get significantly bigger every season, because the first season looked really raw, but it was still cool that you saw that they did a lot more practical effects. Season 2, they're adding a lot more cool makeup, different aliens with cooler looking makeup and stuff like that. So the budget's getting a little bit bigger and a little bit more CGI. 3rd season, you're watching Star Trek. You're 100% watching full out Star Trek. It's like the quality of the episodes are really good. The writing gets intense. It's hitting some parts right now, because I think they're only 3 seasons into season 3 before COVID shut it down. It used to be just like every episode was a different mission of them doing something goofy or funny or spontaneous. Now you're 3 episodes in and it's all kind of about the same premise. There's like a common enemy and there's a common thing going on, and they're touching it. It's really good, man. I think you should give it a shot.
I tried to watch Orville when it first started, and I just couldn't get past it.
So did I. I couldn't get past it either, and finally I just said fuck it. They have a huge amount of celebrity celebrity actors on it. Like Charlize Theron was on it. Tony Todd was on it. Rob Lowe was on it.
Tony Todd? Who's Tony Todd?
Tony Todd?
Who's Tony Todd?
Candyman.
Oh shit!
You didn't? Are a horror guy didn't know who Tony Todd
that
was?
went way over my head. I didn't know.
Wow.
I don't remember his name. It's funny. I just watched Candyman. Like,
that's the biggest brain fart on a horror thing I have ever seen you do. That blows
I just
my
watched.
mind.
The sad thing is, I just watched Candyman like a week and a half ago.
Here. God else. Yeah, he plays one of the Mocklins. So like the Mocklin race is like the big alien forehead dude guys.
Yeah.
Their race is strictly male, and if there's a female born in their race, they do a gender reconstruction on it to make it a male. They find a planet that has female Mocklins that have like escaped and wanted to grow up as female, and Tony Todd plays like the ambassador to the Mocklins that's all like super angry and strict, like we will not accept them, blah blah blah. So he was really cool. And what's his name? I was just talking about them the other night. 2 different Star Treks that were, one was the hologram guy, the bald guy that was a hologram. I don't remember what Star Trek it was, but he was like their doctor, but he was like a hologram or some shit like that.
I don't know. I wasn't.
He played one of the people's fathers and the one other Star Trek dude that was their doctor. I think I want to say it was on the original or like the one Deep Space Nine.
Next Generation?
No, Deep Space Nine with Patrick Stewart.
That's Next Generation.
Is okay. So yes, Next Generation. I think he was their doctor too. But yeah, it's got a really big cast of. Oh, Ted Danson's on it, and May Wing, whatever, Milan.
May Wing Milan? Who was that?
No, she played Milan, the voice of Milan from her May Lin Wing, I think it was. I can't ever remember her name.
I don't know. I'm bad with names. Obviously, you could just tell.
Yeah, you
I can't even remember. I just promoted that show, The Bear, so much, and I forget the guy's name, the main character's name.
Voyager Doctor. Oh yes, it was a Voyager Doctor. That's right.
Oh jeez, I don't know. I don't know. I'll try.
You should. You know what else I saw that a lot of people warned me about, and I wanted to give it a shot anyways, but I said fuck it, I have to, and they were right. And that was fucking Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
That movie fucking sucked.
Okay, all right. Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
That movie was not good. Okay, let me put it this way. As a movie in a whole, just to watch a movie to be entertained, I was entertained. Okay, I still liked it. You know, it was okay to see Venom and Carnage. I like the way that Carnage looked. I think they did a really good job making him look pretty cool. But there's no way that Cletus Cassidy would be doing this over a fucking girl. Never. He would do this because he wants to kill people. That's the only reason why he wants to.
I'm going to give you my honest review of Venom. No, I'm a big Venom fan. I own a lot of Venom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Even down to Venom shoes, Venom comics, Venom everything. I own issue number 1 of Lethal Venom. I own it 5 times. Okay? 5 different copies.
5 times.
3 of them are special editions with Mike Mayhem, and I have them signed with COA. I'm just saying, big Venom fan.
I guess. Well, I guess your credentials check out. Yeah.
Yeah. The movie was not a full movie.
No, it was only like an hour and a half long thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I was sitting there, I was watching the movie, and it seemed like it lasted 30 minutes, and then it was just like, go fuck yourself, get out of the theater.
Yeah.
It wasn't long enough. The
Not
story
nearly.
wasn't
good. It just wasn't good.
It's not that it wasn't good. There just wasn't enough of it. There wasn't enough story behind it.
Yeah.
It seemed like they just were like, we're gonna make a PG version of this film, so let's just do this.
They totally copped out when they tried to do this whole love story between him and Shriek, right? Like, there's no way that Cletus Cassidy would do anything for anybody other than himself.
I think the director,
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, I don't think he should have been directing it.
No.
Apparently, he's directing number 3.
Oh, good.
Tom Hardy's also writing number 3 with it. and he wrote number 2.
Why can't the pretty actors just fucking be pretty actors? Why they always gotta dive into writing when they very clearly can't?
I also promised we wouldn't be talking about Tom Hardy in this podcast. This is going to be number 5 of podcasts, or 6 that we talk about Tom Hardy.
I don't think we've ever had a podcast where we didn't talk about Tom Hardy at one point. Really. Fuck me, that man is pretty.
The story was underdeveloped. The movie did not seem put together properly. They rushed it out. They had scheduling conflicts with, what was the other movie they were filming at the same time?
I don't know.
Oh shit! So there's, when Carnage is scrolling through the city.
Yes.
And you see the helicopter.
Oh, that was from another set.
Yeah, that was another movie being filmed.
That's right. I remember hearing something about that. They just left it in because they didn't have the time to go back.
Yeah, they didn't have the time to reshoot it or get it reshot. They had to see the
That's
location.
funny.
I forget what movie it was. I think it was a Will Smith movie, if I'm not mistaken.
What movie did he have come out recently? Or at least, yeah. I don't know.
I think it was Will Smith. I can't remember. But it wasn't Will Smith.
It was not. Carnage is not nearly anything I wanted it to be. Carnage, like I said, the way the movie looked, and I think the fight scenes and the action scenes, they were cool. I was totally down for that. I still think Venom's head is a little bit too small for his body. I like the big Hulk-sized body. I just want his head a little bit bigger, just a little bit. It constantly reminds me of the dude from Beetlejuice that has a really tiny head, but he's a safari hunter.
I like Venom. I thought they did a good job with Venom itself for what it is. I liked it. No complaints. I think it just lacked story. It lacked context. It lacked a full story. It was like a half thing that happened, and they're just like, let's just put it out there.
I also wasn't a fan. I was so stoked that Woody Harrelson was going to be Carnage, and I feel like he didn't do the Carnage he wanted to do. I feel like he kind of had his hands tied. They gave him that stupid haircut and that stupid suit to wear. And
you know what this it reminded me of? I'm gonna compare it for you.
What?
Frighteners.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit.
The movie reminded me of Frighteners, like the whole, even like Woody Harrelson's psychopathic kind of. I know that's
Kiara
obviously
just confirmed with us it was a Matrix 4.
That's it. Matrix 4.
Matrix 4.
Keanu. Yeah,
also a horrible fucking movie. Horrible.
Don't fucking talk to me about that 30-minute slow-mo mode that did not need to be in that fucking film. It made absolutely no sense. It looked like shit.
Nothing of that movie needed to be in that movie. It was fucking bad. It
that
was so bad.
Slow-mo, when it lasted 30, I was sitting here, I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? And then it was so poorly directed, so poorly done. Holy shit, it was bad.
Writing was like, here's my opinion. If you can't get Hugo Weaving to come back to play Agent Smith, you do not put Agent Smith back in the movie.
It had nothing to do with that. He was in that. He said no. They took him out.
Exactly. Well, they added him back in, but as a different character because they didn't want to pay his high price tag. Probably.
It was the same thing with Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, no, exactly. Find another Morpheus.
Absolutely made no sense.
They just redid it all over again.
Let's just remake a story and put slow mo in the middle.
The way, like I've said this before, this is the way I would have wanted to see that Matrix go down. It starts off like a normal Matrix. Everybody thinks they're in a happy little world, but there's another person that's like a Neo. There's another person that's following the White Rabbit because at the end of the third one, the architect says to the Oracle, how long do you think it's going to last this time, right? Insinuating that this has happened before. This is how they do it. And I think this would be really cool. They have this little thing and they're going through all these things and the people are waking up in the Matrix, but the people who are waking them up are people that were part of 3, right? Like they're older now, not like old the way Niobe was, like super old, but it's only been like, let's say 15, 20 years. And now everyone's back in the Matrix. And they're run by people who were part of Neo's thing. And when the first agent they see is fucking Neo. And that's what happens. When he gets plugged in the machine to fight the Agent Smith, they keep his body in there and they rebuild the Matrix off his memory since he can tap into it. They make him the new agent, and every crew of people, whenever they fight their Agent Smith, is the Neo from the Matrix before, and they just keep revolving it. Now that this one is they're trying to break the cycle. I just made a better fucking Matrix for you, my friend.
I can make a better Matrix for you too. Don't fucking make it.
I could take a creamy shit in the corner that probably would make more money.
That movie was fucking a fucking money grab.
So bad.
Keanu Reeves should never have done it. I'm sorry. I think the guy's just too nice to say no to anybody.
That's what it is. It wasn't money.
Because I can tell you, I saw, what was that movie? Knock Knock, I believe it's called. It was a thriller movie he made with Eli Roth. Holy shit. That was probably one of the worst movies I ever fucking watched in my life. Like, holy shit. It was bad. Bad.
He is just too nice to say no. I think that's it.
The guy's too nice to say no to anybody. I think that's what it is. He's just like, hey, man, you want to make this film? He's like, yeah, sure, okay.
Okay.
Here's $2.
All right, I'll give it to this guy in the corner because he's nice.
Sure. I'll buy you all motorcycles and I'll donate this money to a charity.
Yeah.
That's Keanu Reeves for you.
I just want to hug him. Like, I feel like he's a good hugger, too. Jesus. He's like, because you see all the photos of him whenever he puts his arm around somebody. If it's a woman, he won't put his arm around because he doesn't want them to feel like they're an object and something.
Yeah.
So he just kind of keeps his hand out there if he's like free and whatever. Love and respect the guy, but I also feel like he's that guy that if you invite him in for a hug and he has permission to do it, he's like that, like underneath your rib cage up to your back and just squeezes you in kind of hug guy. I would love a hug from Keanu.
That guy's had, I don't know, that guy's had such a rough life.
He had a very rough life growing up, like super rough, and he's so humbled by all this shit he's gone through. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird. It was weird. That movie shouldn't have been made. But
yeah, that was really bad.
Speaking on that note, we're probably going to come to an end soon on this.
How much time we got?
5 minutes, I would say.
5 minutes, damn, shit. You're dropping it quick on me there, my friend. Goddamn.
Hey, I'm just. You know what the problem is? You know what? We don't do this enough, and there was issues before, like life issues. Well, my end, your end. So but
where people are busy.
Yeah. But we got to do this more often, and so we have a lot less to talk about. I was kidding.
Shit happened. We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna get it together for sure. I want to do it bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. I think would be best. We can do it every Wednesday. I think because I got time for that. I can make sure I got time come up for that. Because like you said, if we do it even late at night, that's fine. I'm totally down for that. So even if I do work that night, we can still do it when I'm done work. So yes, OG Nerdcast is gonna be back bi-weekly, friends.
Bear with us. For people that are following us, thank you very much. I think I checked last, and we got a nice, for not promoting it much, we got a nice little handful of people. So
very good.
Thank you for following us, whoever it is following us, and just keep us in your thoughts. We're gonna be around.
What the fuck is wrong with you? keep us in
your thoughts.
Keep us in your thoughts, people.
Oh my god, that's gonna be an edit.
It's my little microphone. It's adorable.
What is that? Like
it's a razor.
No, that.
I don't know. It's like my ASMR sounds.
Freddy there? You're Freddy Krueger all of a sudden?
Putting you in the dream world.
Yeah. You put me in the dream world. Stop playing Dead by Daylight.
No, man, I got fucked on Dead by Daylight. I have to play only killers for this entire month of July because of the subathon. They hit the goal marker. I had to put TTV into my name. Oh, how much I don't like doing that. Hurts.
Wow, hard done by Orville. All right, well, let's end this. Final thoughts are: watch the show The Bear because it's fucking fantastic.
Give Orville a chance.
I'll try to give Orville a chance.
And Carnage was garbage. That's our takeaway for today.
Also, Brian, finish Stranger Things.
I'm gonna actually watch the next episode of first episode of season. I couldn't shit that on my friggin' face hole.
Oh my god.
First episode of season 4. I'm gonna watch in less than 5 minutes.
Oof! There you go. Well, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you guys have a lovely life.
I hope you guys have a lovely life.
That's my catchphrase, okay? This is gonna be my
That's
new
your catchphrase? Your catchphrase? Your
Hello.
catchphrase is everybody
Live
have
it up.
a lovely life.
I got up early today, okay?
Catchphases by Mark.
My catchphrase
Everybody
is- catchphrase
have a
is-
lovely life.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh shit.
Well, take care of each other. What's the Jerry Springer sign?
Oh fuck. It's something like take care of each other and yourselves or something like that.
Take care of yourself and each other.
Yes, take
Is
care
that
of
what
yourself
it is?
and each other.
And
Yeah,
each
that's
other.
got to be it.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna get sued for that now.
Whatever.
Take me for what I'm worth. Nothing.
Hey, what chicks? All right, Beer Brigade, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming and hang out with me tonight. We will catch up tomorrow. I do work tomorrow, but we will be on after that.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.